I had a conversation today before this video with a friend of mine, female, who is like a kind of a sister to me. I know, you must be thinking, oh, Loy and sister, the ex-playboy. Well, yeah, I did have some females who was considered like my sister, but immense amount of respect for. So we have had this relationship for, she knew me from the age of 16. No, sorry, 19. And she met me the first time, that was in Bangalore, in India. Okay, so we have had a very close relation. We have seen each other grow. So today when I had the conversation with her, just, hi, how are you, how are things and all that. We spoke after nearly a year, I think. And she told me that she had resigned from her job. Rather, she got laid off. Sorry, not resigned. And I was kind of shocked because she was at the top of the ladder at the director level. And now she got laid off. I was like, why? Because you were one of the best. She said, no, the company shut down. Okay. So then I asked her, so what is the new job? Or she said, yeah, I took a break for a month, just wanted to relax. And then she said, now finally after 3 months, I'm finally zeroing down on a job offer. So she got a couple of job offers, and finally she decided to choose a job where the salary was not extremely high, but the other benefits were good. Like, for example, she would get something for children. She would get, let's say, more responsibilities. Her authority would be increased. Visibility would be increased. And I was like, oh, okay. But it did surprise me that she didn't focus on, like, for example, if you're earning, say, $20,000 a month, obviously the goal will be 25 or, more, $25,000 or. So instead of focusing, I'm giving an example. So instead of $20,000 that she was getting, she agreed for more or less 20,000 only. So I was like, why did you accept that? You could, if you waited a few more months, you could get, and given I know her so well, and it's not because I'm biased towards her, she could have pushed it to even maybe 25, 30, 30. So she told me, Loy, listen, you and me are same age. I'm going to enter my 50s. My children are very soon going to go to college and eventually get married. See, at this stage of my life, I'm not looking at more money. I have enough and more money. Instead, at this stage of my life, I'm looking at what matches my priorities. I want to earn, I want to be independent, but I want to focus on more related to my health, more related to peace of mind, more related to spending time with the family. And, she has a couple of health issues related to her back, knees, and she was very hyperactive in the younger days. She was a sportswoman. So she has a slightly damaged back, which has recuperated, but still causes her pain. And neck issues and knee issues. So what she shared with me was, she spends every day with a personal trainer, every alternate day or so, exercise. And then the other alternate day, she spends with massage and, recuperating her body. She also told me that she now spends time learning how to paint. And she also likes to spend more time reading books and being with the family. Now, obviously, her life is slightly different from normal people because she can live this, she's the upper middle class. And on top of that, where before she used to eat homemade food and she used to cook, Now she has a cook that comes there. She's not a chef, but who makes the food. That cook is also slightly expensive. The cook was a chef, and she cooks fresh food for her and goes back home, and she pays her a slight premium. Okay. Now, you know, if you look at her life before and you look at her life now, before and now, before she was hyper ambitious and wanting to earn more money. Now she is just working and prefers earning little less money. Before she wanted to spend more time in the office working. Now she spends more time in, you know, gym and health and spending time with the family. However, not everything is just, you know, being happy and relaxed. She also has taken up a training program to improve certain skills. She also has got herself a high-level business coach. Okay, she is contemplating to go to one of the Ivy League universities, not yet sure. And then on top of that, one habit which she never had, which has now started, she goes to networking events, professional networking events, which she used to hate. And she goes and networks with people, and she had taken a few tips from me. She had a coaching session where I told her what is to be done. So she practices this, okay? The skill that we discussed quite some time ago. Now, if you actually look at it, this person who is going to be in her 50s is trying so many new things. Now, obviously, you'll say that, yeah, health, because she doesn't have a choice there, that I'll totally agree with you. Okay, health. But in terms of job, she could have easily taken a better job, earn more money, right? And if she waited, I'm pretty sure at her level designation, she would have get something. But she decided more money is not the thing I want. The second thing is, does she have to study? I can assure you this much. Even if she does not study, she'll continue being employed. But she wants to study because she wants to learn new things. Like imagine at 50 going to an Ivy League to complete a new degree or master's or certification. Why do you need to do that? For what? Doesn't make sense, right? And it takes a lot of effort, a lot of sacrifices to do that. The core message that I want to give you through this is, you know, times change. What the market conditions were nearly 26 years ago or 27 years ago when I met her, technology was different. There was no iPhone, there was no Facebook, there was no Google. Then obviously the dawn of Facebook, dawn of Google. Then so MySpace was there before even Facebook. Then came Facebook. Then, you know, YouTube and today we are living in a very different world, man, where once upon a time, forget a BlackBerry, even having a, you know, military grade hands-free phone was a rarity. Used to have phones plugged to the wall. Today you have the latest smartphone that is used as a camera. Can, you know, we have, forget that, OpenAI, ChatGPT. You have these new technologies. ChatGPT 4 is come. I don't know what is that now. Writing poetry, rap, identifying diagrams, can make a fake YouTube with a person talking. You just have to give it a script. They will actually show you a video of AI, digital, but talking. Obviously, it's very limited. It can't show expressions and features. So, we're living in a very different time now. Obviously, given the fact that she and I are in our 50s, 60s, 70s, our time will come up in the next 20 years. We can say that to ourselves, but rather We don't want to be in our comfort zone. We want to change with the times and be as relevant as possible for as long as possible. But for you who's watching this, if you're in your 30s, you have your work cut out for you. And if you are a youngster, then you have to be very afraid. Because if you do not evolve, you will, I can assure you this much, you will get extinct. And that is something that you really do not want. Because, okay, agreed, you're in your 20s and you suddenly lost your job or something, yeah, you will get something more. But then you have missed out on the competitive race. And you'll see your colleagues, you'll see your age people, you'll see your schoolmates climb 2, 3, 4, 5 positions more than you. In fact, sometimes when I hear that my childhood friend is a regional director for a multinational company earning, what, 6-figure income, you think, doesn't kind of bug me? Sheesh, man, look where he is. And that also being a character who was like a gangster, troublemaker, very successful life, living abroad, having the dream, living a millionaire's lifestyle. You think doesn't bother me? Of course, that is something I would want. So now the question is, what about you? See, I'll tell you, these are some of the simple questions you can ask yourself. Okay? Simple questions. And I'm not planned this out, but I'm just telling you from the heart. Okay? Whatever job you're doing right now, whatever career path you have, whatever it is. Okay? Whatever. Ask yourself, how can I get to the next level? How can I compete with my colleagues and rise up to the top? See, hard work is mandatory. Performance, you have to show results. But I'm talking of personal growth. What would it take? Would it take a master's degree, PhD, course certification, mentoring, migrating to another country? But migrating not in the terms of escapism. Don't think, oh, if I were to go to Canada, life will be better. No, that's wrong. Talking purely career, purely merit. And I'll tell you, if you think like a competitor, you have the drive and determination of a competitor, where you look at every area of your life. You know, when you are competing with someone, let's say running, or bodybuilding, or public speaking, you break things down. Like, for example, public speaking, you compare content, leg movement, hand movement, body movement, eye movement, gestures, tonality, personality. Even when I used to compete, I used to even ask myself, can I make my teeth more white and shine? Should I get my eyebrows done? I know it sounds very silly, right? But I wanted to find out, by doing this, will this give me an edge? Should I clean shave and have the glow, or should I have a little bit of stubble? What color tie should I wear to stand out? What color suit should I wear? How should I walk on stage? Even the shake hand with the MC of the evening. I was to practice that. So take a video of that. Like, how do I move my head? Which angle? I know this might sound very silly to you, but in the world of competition, every small millimeter, every small little area of your life makes a massive difference. In fact, I have to even analyze, where on the stage should I stand to position myself better than the competitor. See, overall, what I want to tell you is, if you really have the drive, if you really have the fire inside you, you're really one of those people who is a competitor, who has a heart of being a fighter. you will somehow, you will figure out ways and means to up your game. And obviously, if that is not there, then get yourself a coach or mentor or guide or trainer. Or if none of these you believe in, ask your CEO, the guy who's right at the top, above you, so many levels. Ask him to give you some time and tell you, how did he make it? What should you do to make it? In fact, just analyze, why is your manager above you? Yeah, you can say he's kissing ass and he's older than me. No, but what are the skills? They purely don't give it to someone who, just because of years of experience. If that is the case, then there are people below you with more years of experience than you, right? Then can you say that your accomplishment is only number of years? No, you'll say, I worked hard. Yeah, so that guy also worked hard. And I'll tell you, if you look at it from a purely scientific way, purely, not luck, not this, not that, you will find the answer. For me, my line of work is very unpredictable and is completely dependent on every single day, the trends, the changes, the happenings. And if I do not evolve, there will be a slow death where it's irreversible. So it's like when you go one step down, maybe you can never come back up. It's like the snake's fangs, you know. You go one step down, the snake's fangs go with you down. Now you can't get back up. That is why as you get older, you need to really up your game. Otherwise, before you know it, you'll be extinct. And I think there's no greater evidence of this than to see your parents or relatives who are old. And that is why, if you actually look at it, why is there a Joe Biden, Donald Trump at that highest level still pushing themselves even after, I mean, Joe Biden going to be 80? Imagine even, what's his name? Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, 94. Bloody hell, man. And he still drinks a Coca-Cola and eats junk food, a burger and all that. So yeah, change with the times. Learn, upgrade, grow yourself. Work hard at it. And remember, focus on you. Because there's nobody else who'll do that. That's all I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Agree, disagree. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. Alright, you guys take care. Ciao.